the counterspell. Because we want to get under him if possible. Cut some number of probe. The most I would cut is 3. I'd never cut the full suite. Yeah, can you guys just drop it? Happy Trees, I don't care whether or not the card's good or Blake and Judge, just it's kind of toxic in the chat, so can you guys just you guys can go anywhere on the internet and have that conversation. Just it's just like weird. No offense, Happy Trees, but you and Blake and everybody else who's talking about the Gibbon card, I think it's just like I think it's just silly. There's other places you could talk about it. It's like taking over chat. It's like there are other people who want to talk about other things. I'm sure. Like when people were saying like cut it out, like that's when I got to step in and be like, yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it. I hate to be like, pop a spawn and be like, hey, you guys are kind of beating a dead horse. You guys are kind of beating a dead horse. So but I still like you guys both very much, so don't mistake that with me being upset with you, because I'm not. All right. Okay. Oh, I shrunk my screen. Now this hand's sweet, except for the fact that it has no early game stuff. It's all my 3s. So this could get ripped apart. This one's even worse. But I'm going to keep here because I don't want to mold a 5 and not have anything going. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm never mad. Don't mistake me, please. Don't mistake that as me being mad. Because I'm not. Why are you guys still talking about it? Holy crap. Why are you guys still talking about it? You just don't even care. You don't even respect me at all. I know I'm really laid back, but I was like, dudes, come on. It's like alrighty. Pass it back. Legacy Blister Coil. Oh, you're forgiven, Sophus. I was like, no respect. No respect. No respect for Spawn. Gosh, his board is so deliciously back to basicable. Can we do it? Please tell me this version's still running a one of Swamp. I hope it is. I didn't see it. There it is. How about a back to basics? Respect you, but also probably should have started with Mentor, come to think of it. We'll see if we get punished for this. Because my heart is in Ohio. Oh, relax, Ross. Holy Jesus, says Ed. Just drop it, people. Alright, Power Blast. That's fine. Because you kill me. It doesn't matter whether or not it's gonna work, because that's not that. Yeah, we have an answer to it in hand. All of you is all she heard. Leading with it was ambitious as Sophus. You think I should have just led with the monastery? with force backup. We were at least playing around the days. I think you're right, Sophis. I think I should have led Monastery. You want to see more birthing pod? I don't know, man. I think pod into Grizzlebrand's the only thing I can think of. Alright, there's the therapy, and that's going to be the game. He's going to rip our hand apart. Yep. I fall asleep or die. I would take Persecution or Mentor. He gets to take both. That's the awesome thing about therapy. My final breath is gone. You could argue that I'm supposed to force here. Oh, interesting. Johan! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Abram Special, man. Which card? What? Oh, man. I mean, he likely has the counterspell for the Zealous. I'm supposed to ignore what's going on over there and make it seem like I didn't get diddly poop, except for that I'm trying to hardcast a force. Cause my heart is in Ohio. And I will fall asleep tonight or die because you kill me. Jamoka! Like the command. Thank you so much for the dragon. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the Abram Special. It is pretty nuts, Karnfather. What I'm scared of at this point is a dig through time. Force counter. Oh man, unfortunate. Okay. So I have to fight through force and counter and a Jace and a Peasy. Demented, thanks for the follow. I mean, basically what happened, guys, is classic example of the deck got under us. That's one of the reasons why in Vintage people say Kleptomaniast. Wow, so many follows. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Abram Special. It's nice to see a lot of new faces. Oh, we're so done now. Okay. Like, in Vintage, a lot of people say, as cool as Mentor is, and Mentor, like, is more powerful, should it get onto the board? It has to get onto the board. I want to find more ways that we can... that one game, we were really hurt by my greedy one of Wasteland. I'm going to change away from that plan. I'm going to change away from that. Let's go back to the flats. That's where I started with the deck. 10 fetch. It is happy. It is awesome. It is sweet. Okay, so I want one new card. I want to just kind of get under their skin. I want to be able to resolve the Mentor, get under somebody's skin. We've got the Daze, we got the Force. I would do something crazy like main deck the Misdirection, but I might put in another Spell Pierce. Just try to get him on the board. Just try to sneak him through another hand hate spell or another piece of soft permission like Spell Pierce. Just something to try to sneak under the opponent's counter magic. And, oh jeez. Do I really only have one Spell Pierce? Oh, it's somebody who's borrowing them from me. We could main deck the Fluster. It does similar things for what we're trying to do. And then you get another Fluster for the side, or you get the second Canoness, which I kind of really like. Hey, Tolsty, welcome back. How's it going, friend? How is life treating you, man? How is it shaking? Give Tazagurk a try? No, no, no. I don't want different threats. I want the deck to be focused on the monasteries and the back to basics. I want those to be like the two primary focuses of the deck. The back to basics and the monastery. Especially post board. I want it to be primarily about the back to basics, but I want us to get under our opponent's permission a little better, so I think that the Days and Forces obviously help that, but I think a little more soft permission, a Spell Pierce, a Flusterstorm, 10 pieces of soft permission, and then 4 pieces of Hand Hate, plus the Gataxian Probes to help us time it properly, should help. The Dark Blast, in a matchup where they don't have creatures, is used for the dredging to help facilitate the dig through time, so I think this package just needed to be a little bigger. Instead of 17 cards, we're going to bump it to 18. I need to just break through. I need to slam this guy. I need to just break through. That's all. Tombstalker? Countertop helps Mentor Stick, says 420. So, think 420, think of us like... I'm trying to explain the deck in the best way possible. Leave event. Let's play this other guy. Or he might be the guy we just played. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can, 420. It's kind of... It's not quite Miracle. I mean, like a lot of people try to compare this deck to Miracles. It's really not. I would compare this deck more to Grixis Pyromancer. You give up Pyroblast, but you get better sideboard hate. Like, White has some really nice options. I think that Meddling, Ethersworn, and Zealous are actually very cool. And Swords is a better premier removal spell. So yes, Pyromancer gets onto the field faster, and yes, they get to run Pyroblast. I get that. However, if it's a matter of us just slamming our creatures, like if I were to compare the Grixis Pyromancer versus the Mentor, I know we did just lose the matchup, unfortunately. That's sometimes how the cookie crumbles, first of all. Second of all, if we stick a Mentor and they stick a Pyromancer, and we don't answer either creature, the Monastery likely is the one that takes over, not the Pyromancer. Now, it's one more whole mana. It's one whole more mana. There we go. But it's not Pyroblastable, you know? Yeah. It's not Pyroblastable. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan, Sophus. I just needed a little, I think I need a little more permission to just get under my opponent. That's all. We'll play it again and see if it doesn't fare a little better. Herring asks, why is that? If they were both on board, and we're both playing cantrips, neither of us, I didn't answer his Pyromancer, he didn't answer my Mentor, we're both just going through the motions, cantripping, digging, cantripping, the Mentor's going to win. If we're just going through the motions. Now, obviously, if the opponent answers the Mentor, if I answer the Pyromancer, it's a different ball game. Scholar Beatdown. I like Scholar, but I'm going to keep trying the Meddling Mages and the Canonists. A one of Thoughtseize in the sideboard. I kind of prefer Envelop in the current metagame, though. Because you're worried about like Entreats off the top, you're worried about Terminus off the top, you're worried about Show and Tell, you're worried about... those are the big three why I would run a one of Envelop in the first place. Terminus, Entreat, Show and Tell. It has other fringe uses, though. You can use it. There's, let's see. You obviously bring it in against Storm. You can counter the Burning Wish. You can counter, what's another big one? I think Infernal Tutor isn't instant. I'm pretty sure it's a sorcery. It's been a long time since I played Ant. Yeah, it's a sorcery. So, like, the gas spells of combo are sorceries. Like, if you're talking ad nauseum tendrils. Yes, Sophus, we have a playset. Yep. Information, dig, allows you to run a smaller mana base. We're running the bare minimum. I think since we're trying to get to 3, I'm running 19 minimum.